Everyone, and welcome back to some more esports talk. I do hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. As we know, the pro scene in esports is no stranger to death threats, unfortunately, and people harassing pro players. We have Dapper now speaking on a subject that came as a little bit of a surprise to me.
I genuinely, it's been a long time. I got shit talked for such a long time now. I'm indifferent, dude. I get it. Guys, if I showed you guys my DMs, I could show you like 20 screenshots that are screenshots I took of people saying they'll like fucking dismember my mother because I knifed Mixwell and shit. Like, I'm so used to it now. It's like nothing to me. Like, whatever people say in chat, it literally means nothing to me, dude. But it's fine. But about this interview and
to watch you guys slay the champions.
I'm not even kidding, but like it happens. But that's just life on the internet, dude. They're anonymous. They'll never do anything. But it's just like a thing that.
And just for reference, before we get into it, this is the moment that he is referencing there.
All this control, G2 have to force their way onto site.
Yeah, and no one's letting that happen. Shaz is still looking for those angles, and it's Mixwell. 1v5, not gonna happen. A knife comes out.
Okay.
Can North America stop stepping Europe? It hurts.
Who else but Dapper? If we could have placed bets on anybody to get a knife kill on the stage here at Berlin, it's Dapper. Well, talk about stopping the momentum. A knife kill in the pistol round will do that, Lauren. That'll do it.
Yeah, that's the badge up. Oh.
So, again, great awareness to find that first. Just keep forcing the issue, which was a very uncharacteristic performance on both sides in terms of that matchup.
And the reason that I say that it comes as a surprise is because of the degree of harassment that they get. Saying something like, I'm gonna dismember your mom, I think is taking that to the next level just because he knifed Mixwell in the butt there. It just seems like something that is almost unbelievable that someone would type out and send to a player, to another human being at that. And of course, I mean, like I said, harassment isn't necessarily a big surprise. Even Jake and I will get ridiculous messages all the time, but I think sometimes in the pro scene, it just goes to a whole nother level because of the connection that people have to teams and how they have these weird kind of parasocial relationships with the players, and that they think that they deserve to harass them. Also in the Valorant scene recently, Yinsu deleted a tweet about 100 Thieves bantering on stage because she saw that Asuna was getting death threats. Can't believe I have to say this, but for the love of God, don't send death threats to players for having fun. Get a grip, you melt. I'm going to limit revealing too much of what the players are saying now because we can't have nice things, and a large group of individuals will resort to ridiculous measures for no reason. If you're someone who did this, just know that you're a disappointment and a bad person. We also had people coming to Asuna's defense, with Fion saying he is literally one of the nicest players I've ever met in esports. The dude likes going to events so he can make new friends and meet people from other countries. It's effed up and has no place in the industry. And Sloth saying he's literally one of the nicest kids in the pro scene, man. He would never seriously be him or be toxic to someone else at a pro level. People need to grow the F up. I swear these fans always take it too far. Just like with Dapper, we say that this trash talk and kind of teasing each other on stage or even before games on social media is actually a really good thing for the scene because it gets people excited to see the matchup. You feel like there's some beef and some drama, and that makes all the more excitement for the match. However, fans sometimes can take this way too far. T1 even had to make a couple of announcements about the harassment that some of T1's players had been getting, where they say that they would explore legal action to put an end to the harassment because the health and safety of our players remains our top priority. There's no place for hate in esports. We assure you that this will not be taken lightly. And I think it's that toxicity and harassment that can really shy people away from the esports scene, where fans just get too involved and for some reason feel like they have the right to harass people and send death threats to people because of their performance or something that they do on stage or something that they say even. I do know there's some platforms like Jute, which is trying to solve that problem by having you authenticate your identity, so then you can't be that anonymous Twitter user just sending death threats to them, right? You actually have to participate, or in order to participate, you have to verify who you are, which I think is an interesting concept, and I hope that can help maybe solve a little bit of that problem esports. But regardless, I'll say it is sad that someone like Dapper is just used to it at this point, right? He says he's used to it, and that is just life on the internet. That is a sad place to be, and I think it's really unfortunate that players have to deal with that. Until next time, guys, let me know what you think. I'll catch you later.